to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be going through how to control the gunfight effectively in Warzone. Whether you guys are playing solos, duos, or quads, whatever the situation may be, this will apply to you. So let's go through and show you exactly what I mean. In this situation, you can see we took some shots at the start. So the first things first is we want to make sure we're kind of at least keeping a 50-50, right? In these gunfights, we want to make sure we have a 50-50 or some advantage. So right now, we've got our plate taken away. So straight away, there's no need to panic. Let's go through and armor up, okay? We're behind cover. Let's armor up immediately. First thought, always make sure you're ensuring your health when you can. When you have time, plate up is very important. Now we go across, get some high ground, right? So our step one in this situation, all we're trying to do is identify the opponent, go through. Once we get the information, we can make a decision. So I can see him in the corner of the screen. So we're going to go across. As I'm going through now, my first thought is, how can I gain the advantage? I'm always looking to gain the advantage. So we chuck a stun grenade or a flash grenade. As we go across now, you can see not only is he flashed, we've hit him about twice. So I now have the health advantage. We go through, and I've taken off all his armor. In this situation, I have about 5 bullets left. So I'm going to go for a reload, but I know he has no armor plates and he's behind cover, right? So he's either going to armor up or regen. So in this situation, instead of actually reloading because it takes too long, I'm going to switch to my secondary, in this case, which is another sub, and I'm going to get aggressive. As I'm getting aggressive, I want you to focus on my centering. It's right towards him, okay? We're going to go through and we're going to get the kill. In that situation, you never want to let them heal up. Why? Because by the time they heal up, they're going to start shooting you again and make it a 50-50. As soon as you get the aggression, as soon as you make them one shot, go through and finish off the kill. In an ideal world here, I probably should have just dolphin dived instead of jumping, and I would have landed there without having to pull my parachute up. But make sure you're aggressive with information, and when you have the opportunity, get that kill while they're armoring up. So as we go through now, you're going to see the same situation, okay? We're going to play it out. We're going to go across. You see, we're going through, and we only have a pistol here. So right now, we only have a pistol. Now, in this situation, I spot the opponent up the stairs. So I'm in a terrible spot. My centering is not the best. He's looking at me. In this situation, if we went for a 50-50, he is more than likely going to win it. So I'm thinking, right, what can I do? Reposition. So immediately I reposition. Now in this situation, I know they're going to chase me most of the time. So I'm straight away looking for an escape. We're going to go through. Once again, armor up, okay? As I'm escaping now, we're going to armor up just to make sure that we're at least giving ourselves the best chance of winning the gunfight. So we go through, we reposition. I'm straight away going to get the high ground just to see if I can create an angle. It's all about creating the angle. And there you go. We spot him, go through, going to get some shots off. Immediately I realized, okay, he actually wasn't fully plated up. Now, in the time, I obviously didn't know this, but as soon as I got the shots off, I now know, okay, he's not fully plated up. I now am. So even though I only have a pistol, if I can go and get aggressive here, I only need 2 shots to kill him. So we're going to go through, get aggressive, and you can see, although he had the position, although he maybe even had the weapon over me, because of his lack of health, I was able to go through, get aggressive, and look at that. In a 50-50, 1, 2, I'm able to kill him. So make sure you're aggressive of information, repositioning when you need to, get the health back, and control the gunfight. Very, very crucial. We would not have challenged him if I had more, for example, if I had like, you know, no health there and I knew that he was fully plated, I wouldn't have challenged him. But right there, he was weak. We were able to go through. In this next step, we're playing some solo squads on the big map, and you're going to see what we do in a 1 versus 2 situation. So we go across and I can hear someone. So first things first, step number 1, reposition, okay? Reposition and camera. Cameraing is really important. So in this scenario, I'm sliding out to get the first shot. We go through, we make him weak. Instead of getting the kill and kind of finalizing that shot, I'm going to back away and get the high ground. I've live marked him, so I know exactly where he is. He comes around the corner and we get the first kill. In this situation, I played it well by repositioning, right? So not only was I repositioned to get the first kill, I've taken no damage. So now by the time he calls it out to his teammate who's on my right, by the time he calls it out to this teammate that the opponent's up top, he's going to pre-aim the top. So I've realized, okay, I'm going to be a step ahead. I'm going to jump down. So we're going to jump down. So by the time he looks up now, you can see he's reacting towards me. I'm able to jump down, get the shots off and get the kill. Let's rewind that and go through again really quickly. And it's all about repositioning. In these gunfights, when you're trying to control them, you're just trying to gain the advantage. So step number 1, shoulder, camera him for information. We go through, we get those first shots. So I see him, I back away, camera him, get the shots off, go up to high ground, finish the kill. Second plays on the right, we jump through a different angle, we're able to get aggressive and get the 2-piece. Really effective stuff there to win 1v2 gunfights. And you're just seeing it's all kind of the same thing. We're controlling the gunfight, and we're just never in a scenario where we're taking too much damage and we're not able to kind of regen and regroup. So you're seeing in the next scenario as well. Sorry, I have to rewind slightly. We'll let it play out. Right now, we're literally one shot. We're getting chased. We only have one armor plate. So this is really important. We go through, we shoulder for information. As I shoulder, I realize that, okay, he's in full sprint. And this is crucial. When you shoulder and he's in full sprint, it means you can get some shots off. So he knows I'm one shot, this player. So they're going for the aggressive play. But while they're running, I'm going to get some shots off. And just like that, now I'm going to take my chances. He still maybe has a little bit more health than me, but this is where the gun skill comes into. I'm going to slide and jump backwards. When you're jumping backwards, you're creating more space for yourself. Same thing here. We go through, he's one shot, we get the kill. So in all these scenarios, all I'm doing is going through, getting that first shot. Once I have that advantage, I'm then using some sort of aggression, or I'm cammering them and we're able to make the play. So controlling the gunfight is so crucial. Even right now, we're landing in and there's a guy right there. We back away, get some shots off, reposition. He's one shot, we get the kill. It's a consistent theme. If you get shot, reposition, armor up. In Warzone, there's so many variables that go into a gunfight. You're seeing right now, I actually had some terrible shots there, but we're able to use the aggression, get the kill, and there's another player right there. So now I'm like, okay, I'm one shot. Instantly reposition. I don't want to fight him. I have no health. So we back away, going through a different angle. You see how we play up now? And in this scenario, I'm using my sound cues. I'm trying to hear where he's coming from. And you can see right there, as soon as I see him, I actually back away. Why? Because I don't want to fight him right now. Look, we go out. He could be shooting me. He could be pre-aiming me. I don't know that he's not really facing me here. I thought he was pre-aiming me. So I instantly back away. And then I go for the reposition. We go through. He's one shot. So I'm now going to chase him. Well, he's not even one shot, but he's slightly weak. So we're going to keep the aggression up. And you can see now that he challenges me again, he has less health. So we're constantly going through trying to get the health advantage. In this scenario, we are basically 1v1 with only a pistol. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I have a high chance of winning the gunfight. So as we go through, I'm going to back away and I'm going to use this piece of cover as a head glitch. Okay, so we're going to go through and all we're trying to do now is get some few shots off just to gain the advantage. So we go through, get some shots off. As I'm shooting him, I'm snaking it. I'm using the cover because I'm trying to maintain that position advantage. We go through, we get another one. And once again, I'm in cover, right? But this time is different. This time I'm in cover. I want you guys to look at my health. I basically have, I would say, like 85% health. I'm only like half a plate off, right? I know that I've broken all of his armor. So in this scenario, I know if I re-peek, all I have to do is hit him with maybe 1 or 2 shots. So let's back away and go through that again. But it all comes down to that. It all comes down to the health advantage. So right now we go through. There's no point me jumping out, right? Because I only have a pistol. So we go through, get some shots off, take our time. As soon as he's one shot, we then overcommit. Because even if he gets some shots against me overcommitting there allows me to get the kill because I have the health advantage. So it's just like constantly making sure in these scenarios, you're not like, how do I put it? You're just always putting yourself at some sort of advantage. And I think the more you play, the more comfortable you'll be. If you guys are kind of struggling, you're like, look, I lose so many 1v1s. I would say just try to like look at the actual gunfight, watch the kill cam and say, what made you lose? Did you just run at them? Was there something obvious? Or like what specific thing did you do to make, allow them to win the gunfight? And most of the time, what you're going to realize is there's a lot of times like right now you're seeing, right? I gain the advantage and then I'm being aggressive. So loads of the times when I'm coaching people, I realize that they don't be aggressive off the information. Look at that. We go through one shot, then we slide at them. You just want to make sure whenever you're in a gunfight, you're constantly playing off the information. There's a player right there. We're going to chase him now. We're not going to stop. We're going to chase him. We get those first few shots. So like I said, as I come around the corner now, we know they're slightly weak. We go through, get some shots off, even right there, 50-50. I hit a few shots, it makes it easier. This player, we're going to live mark him. We get the first kill. As soon as we get that kill, there's a player behind me. Instantly reposition. We're going to go through this one together because it's quite important. Let's go through this one together and we'll end it here, okay? Let's go through. I think the next one we're going to break down a bit better because it's this is quite important. This is like one of those factors I think happens a lot in Warzone where you're caught off guard, right? It's so much RNG. People kind of, just come randomly and they catch you off guard. So what do we do to stop that? So let's go through it. Right now, you're going to see what to do, how to stop people when they kind of catch you off guard. So we go across, we get the first kill, and instantly somebody's going for the trade. It's solos, people are all over the place. I had no idea they were behind me. Now, right now, if I go for the shot, there's a chance I win the gunfight. Luckily, my centering worked out okay for me, but there's also a chance I die because they're more ready than I am. So for me, immediately, and this is where the reaction comes into it, right? My first reaction is to get into cover, okay? And I think it worked out perfectly for me because if I went for the shot there, I probably would have been dead. So now we're in cover, we back away. All I'm trying to do right now is create space to armor up. So we go through. I don't know if they're pushing me. In this scenario, I don't know if I've got time. So we're going to go forward. As soon as I see him there, I'm like, okay, he's not actually pushing me. He's playing a bit more passive. He's waiting for me to overcommit. So I'm going to back away. Now, ideally, I wouldn't have done this. I would have maybe backed away a bit sooner and not re-challenged because I'm so one-shot here. So it wasn't the best play. But now this is where the play starts to improve. So I go through. I now armor up, okay? So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to armor up. back away, and you can see I see him right there. This is where it's so crucial. That shoulder right there, as soon as I see him, I go back to crouch, go forward. Now I've got some armor. I'm going to armor again, snake it, and now I have full health. I'm like, okay, this player is clearly waiting for me. I don't think they're that confident. We're going to go through. We're going to get some shots off. I'm going to camera around the corner, make him weak. Now that he's one shot, look at the difference. I'm going to actually go for the kill because he's so one shot. So in those scenarios, you want to make sure, one, you buy time. You buy time, you reposition, you armor up. Again, could have played it a little bit better, but it was still okay. Right there, I didn't have to overcommit that much. We go through, we make ourselves kind of back away, we armor up. As soon as we have the armor now, we're going to get aggressive. We're going to slide around the corner, get those shots off. Now, scenario's flipped. I now have the health advantage. Instead of waiting for him, just like you saw earlier, I'm now going to push him, go forward and get the kill. Really important stuff there to control the gunfight. And that's going to be it, YouTube. Controlling the gunfight is one of the most crucial ways to improving in Warzone. If you guys are struggling, I really recommend trying to just look at this gunfight in these 3 scenarios, okay? First, get information. 2, gain the advantage either with health or positioning, right? So let's say you're both on 100 health, try to gain the positioning advantage. 3, be aggressive off that advantage. So once you have that advantage, whether it's the health or the position, whatever it is, be aggressive off it. So right now, look, we make him weak, be aggressive off the information. Once they're weak, don't let them stand there. Don't let them wait there. Go through. As soon as that armor breaks, go through, get that kill, camera them. YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy it and you learned something, I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe. We are very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys didn't mind subscribing, that would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys for another video tomorrow. Peace.